Angeles, and I thought I would shoot a little video of a life update of what I've been up to since I left LA. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me today, this morning, and yeah, we'll chat it up. Today I was thinking this morning, the first thing I always see on my to-do list was to grab my coffee, and normally I like to work out in the morning before I get my day started, because if I try to work out later in the day, I'm just not as motivated. And for me this year, one of the main things that I've been focusing on is trying to be more proactive and not reactive. So I want to stay on top of working out and exercising. I don't want to drop the ball with that, because you know, once you drop the ball, you're being reactive and you're having to like deal with the health issues. But I don't want to wait till then. So yeah, I'm trying to stay on top of my ish. So I think I'm gonna be headed to the gym first. I think I'm either gonna go get like my eyebrows done, or like go get a massage or something like that, you know, treat myself a little. Okay, so I'm back at the crib, gonna enjoy my coffee. And normally I plan ahead of time what my workout is gonna be, or you know, if I am gonna work out. But today I kind of dropped the ball. I'm gonna look on my ClassPass app and see if I can sign up for any classes, or if there's any classes going on soon. I'll know, like I can build my schedule off of that. Right now it's 8:18. They have hot yoga at 9:15. Normally I like to do cycling, but here I see that at my favorite studio, the next class isn't until 12:15, and I don't want to wait that long. I think I'm gonna book this hot yoga class. Okay, I'm booked, baby. Hot yoga at 9:15. I have about an hour before yoga, and normally in the morning I'm looking at emails, working on content, or like planning content. So I will probably just do that until it's time to go to yoga. But since today I'm talking to you guys, I thought I would also talk a little bit about like my travels so far and just everything going on with me. So since I've left LA, which was like September, and now it's the end of February, so almost 6 months since I left LA and became a nomad, and it's really been amazing, eye-opening experience. I've definitely been out of my comfort zone more than one time. I've really been challenged and pushed out of the box. But overall, the overall experience has made me a stronger person. I feel like I'm more confident. I really trust myself, and I ain't going back. Like, I think I'm gonna be a nomad for a bit longer. The goal in the beginning was to kind of see if I found a place where I wanted to live more than Los Angeles, and I haven't really found that place that's like really it for me. We shall see. The journey continues. Life on the road. But let me tell you about some of the places that I went. After I left LA, the first stop that I went was to Dallas. I had a really great time in Dallas. I met up with some curly girls, and I stayed there for like a month and a half, so I kind of got familiar with the city a little bit. To me, I went to college in Charlotte, North Carolina. So to me, Dallas kind of reminded me of like Charlotte. I would never like move there because I don't even want to live in Charlotte, so it's just too similar. Honestly, not a big fan of Texas, because I'm not really into like the cowboy culture and the rodeo kind of stuff. And I'm not saying that it's all like that there, but it's a big culture there, and they love like the farm land, and they love to be spread out there. So that's not really my vibe. I'm more of a city girl, if y'all couldn't tell. So after Dallas, I had pulled up on my family in Massachusetts. I'm originally from Massachusetts, if you guys didn't know, 978 Lawrence. I spent time with my family and my nieces, and that was such a good feeling, being around family. I love spending time with my family, my Dominican family. I love them so much. And from Massachusetts, I went to Spain, linked up with my girl Hannah in Spain, and she was over in Barcelona. My first time in Spain. The weather was so nice after being in Massachusetts. It was starting to get cold, so Barcelona was like warm, and I love beach towns, especially in Europe. The seafood is so fresh, and it's just such a nice, relaxed environment. I think the number one thing that I kind of liked about Spain is that I spoke Spanish, so there was really no language barrier, and I really feel like I got to experience and kind of get the most out of Barcelona while I was there, because I've gone to other places in Europe where I don't speak the language and I don't know, so I feel like it's kind of like a layer of a wall, like you're not immersed, or you will never really be immersed unless you know the language, and you're missing a lot of things by not knowing the language. So I really did like that about Spain, because obviously yo hablo español, so that was really nice to experience. One thing that I will say, that Europe be going hard on the turn up. We had went out in Spain, me and my girl Hannah, and they were telling us to don't come to the club until 1 o'clock. Like, nah, they be going hard to like the sunrise, and it's like, who wants to party that long? Who? Not me, not me, not me. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. That's exhausting. That's exhausting. I can't always be about that life, but when, you know, every once in a while, it's good to, you know, have your fun and experience things as they would over there. So yeah, right after Spain, I went to London, and that was my first time in London, and I'm happy that I got it out of the way. But I'm telling you, how they describe London fits London to a T. Like the weather there, like the gloominess there, like when I would be on the streets, it would just feel like cold and moist. Cold and moist. Who wants to feel cold and moist? And this is like in the daytime, so it was like really gloomy, like all the days there. And I've come to realize I'm somebody who's affected by the weather. So I did not like that. I did not like that. I didn't like the weather there. But what I will say is that when it comes to the nightlife in London, they know what they doing. Obviously, they be hibernating all day. So when it's time to get out, they had like cabin fever, and they be wilding out and be ready to have a good time. So when we went out, it was like a great time. It was like a good time. You feel me? It was a good time. So yeah, London, I'm not sure, like maybe in the summer I will give it a go again, but for now I'm good on that. Then I came back to America after I went to London, and I came back to my cousin's place in Massachusetts. I had a lot of packages being sent over there, so I had like a lot of work to do when I got back. So I got to my cousin's place, and I kind of stayed low-key for a bit. And then I did like a trip to New York for like a week. I got my diva cut and all that good stuff, and I spent time with some more of my family in the Bronx. When I used to live in Massachusetts when I was younger, my family lived in the Bronx, so we would always drive from Lawrence to the Bronx. And so I'm very familiar with like New York, the Bronx, and all that good stuff. So yeah, New York is always a good time. It's always something going on. It's always on. That's all I had to say about New York. So, you know, New York is always gonna feel like a very special place. Like I would never want to live there, but there's just something so special about New York that you just really can't find that nowhere else. The one thing I will say is that how dirty New York is as far as cities, like it's so unappealing. But as far as having fun and stuff, I mean, honestly, I'm starting to see a pattern that I have fun wherever I'm at. But still, you know what I mean? Like New York is always something to do. Like there's always stuff going on in New York. So, you know, I love New York. So I spent a little bit of time there. And then after that, I pretty much decided that I wanted to go to North Carolina. And my mom's side of the family lives in North Carolina. So I frequent there very often. I went to college there. So, you know, I'm always in North Carolina. My friends live there. I went to North Carolina like around Thanksgiving time, and my intentions were to spend like pretty much the month there and spending time with like my friends and my family and just getting caught up, because honestly, since I lived in California the last 4 or 5 years, you know, it's been kind of hard to maintain relationships at a distance. You know, it's just not the same as that personal connection, spending time with people in person. So one thing that I really wanted to do once I hit the road was to, you know, spend more time with my friends and my family and my nieces. So that's one thing that I've definitely been doing since I've been on the road, and it is just the best feeling to be able to create new memories with your loved ones. Was definitely really a fulfilling time for me. I spent the holidays with my family. I got to spend time with my friends, you know, spend Christmas with like my high school friends. Yeah, you know, that like that homey feeling. It's such a good feeling when you feel like you're just refreshed after spending time with friends and family. So basically, I knew I was going to close out the year kind of spending time with my friends and family, and that I was basically going to be planning, you know, how I'm going to be going hard in 2020. So around December, I pretty much knew that I was going to be going on a brand trip with Aunt Jackie's Curls to Mexico at the beginning of the year. So it was really exciting to me to know that I was going to start the year off with a bang. At the beginning of the year, I went to Mexico. I had the best time in Mexico. Literally, that trip was just so eye-opening, and it changed my life, and it really changed the way I think about myself and my brand. I really needed to be around that type of energy. After Mexico, I spent maybe like a week back in Charlotte with my friends, and then I went to Florida, spent some time with my other friends. I was like in Orlando, but then basically I had booked work around the Super Bowl time, and I headed down to Miami a week before the Super Bowl, and I turned up that whole week in Miami. Like Miami was like on a different wavelength that week. Like every day there was something going on. There was people being about that life. By the end of the trip for Miami, I needed a vacation from that trip. Like I was so wiped. Like that trip was so much energy. Like it was crazy. That was a crazy week, you know. So yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna do a story time too about like the Miami trip, because I have some things to say about some of these brands and these events and how uninclusive they are. It's really upsetting to even think about right now, so I'm not gonna go off on a tangent about that, but just know these brands, they really not for us. Fast forward to now, I'm in Los Angeles. I've been in Los Angeles for a bit, like a week or so. I'm just going with the flow, really learning myself, kind of building as I go. I've learned a lot, which has made me pivot and change what direction I want to go. I have a lot of business ideas that I've been working on behind the scenes. My friends have been so amazing and insightful and helping me and guiding me into the direction I'm looking to go. But overall, I would say I'm feeling very fulfilled, knowing that I took a risk, I took a chance, I bet on myself, and I'm basically living the life that I've been wanting for quite some time. I've been telling people that this is the lifestyle that I've been wanting for quite some time, and it honestly feels so good to know that I'm being about it, not just talking about it, but being about it. So yeah, that's a little update on my travels and stuff, but I will take you guys along with me for the rest of the day. I'm gonna be going to yoga shortly, and you'll see whatever else pops up. Hey guys, so I just got to my hot yoga class. I am not gonna record while I'm in there because I just want to be one and at peace, and it gets really hot in there, so I don't really want to mess up my camera or my phone, but I'll check you guys out after my workout. Alright, so I'm back at the crib after yoga. Hot yoga was amazing today. I'm feeling so refreshed. I really sweated out a whole person. I must be like 10 pounds lighter is how I feel. I made myself a little oatmeal. I put some fresh blueberries in there. So that's what I'm gonna be having for breakfast. I'm about to hop in the shower and go to my next appointment. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, babe, so I just got dressed after my shower. I'm gonna be going to get a massage, you know, a nice little relaxing massage. I don't know if I said this before, but it's my birthday tomorrow. So I just wanted to treat myself to a little massage. When I used to live in LA, I used to get massages every week. And now since I've been the nomad life, I've gotten like 2 massages. So this will be a nice reminder of the good life and the difference between living on the road and having to budget and having a home and having your routine and your everyday things that you enjoy. So I don't really get that like that anymore. So this is like a treat for me to go get this massage, and then I think I'm gonna go get my eyebrows threaded because I want to be looking poppin' for our birthday tomorrow. So I just left my massage and I'm at my last stop getting my eyebrows threaded. Thank you. Okay guys, my new eyebrows. I'll see you guys at the house. Last stop of the day, I'm gonna get my favorite poke place. Oh my god, I haven't been here in like 6 months, and this is legit my favorite poke place. And I tried to have poke from other places, but it just wasn't hitting like it was here. Hey guys, I'm back at the spa. I ran all my errands this morning, and for the rest of the day I'm just gonna do emails and hang out. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the poke bowl that I ended up getting. I ended up getting as the base like black forbidden rice. I got salmon, I got seaweed salad, bean sprouts, edamame, and crispy garlic and crispy onion. I've been looking forward to this for a long time now, and I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me and the little life update that I gave. I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of YouTube. It hasn't been that easy, but I feel more empowered and encouraged to keep trying at it. So I'll probably see you guys in my next video, which I will be posting very, very soon.